Hiya Maths Essential Skills Exercise 13, more work on surds. So we're having a look at rationalising the denominator, so let's go straight into the questions. So 4 over 5 root 2, I want to rationalise the denominator. I do not want the surd on the bottom of the fraction. It does not look mathematically elegant. Okay, we like our answers to have the square root on the numerator, not the denominator. The one time we'd really get away with that is when we're writing 1 over root 2. Okay, that's a very, 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 very common surd in higher maths. We'll find out more about it later on. I'll not talk about it just now, but that's about the only time we'd get away with writing an answer with a surd on the denominator. So we need to multiply top and bottom by the root 2 here. Okay, so we've got 4 times root 2 for the numerator, 5 root 2 multiplied by root 2 for the denominator. So I've got 4 root 2 over, well, root 2 is 2, times 5 is 10. So you might have stopped at that point, guys. We've always got to simplify. Now, the 2 underneath the square root sign does not cancel with the 10 down here, okay? So 4 divided by 10 would be 2/5. Dividing top and bottom by 2 to simplify, multiplied by the root 2. Right, C. So on C, one or two of you may have gotten to this point and then written 5 root 12 over 6, and you're thinking, that's good enough. If we have, we haven't noticed that this would simplify further. So I'll run through the question quickly. So multiplying numerator and denominator by root 12 over root 12. So it'll be 10 root 12 over 12. Remember, root 12 times root 12 is just 12, guys. I'm now going to simplify this. Okay, root 12 is root 4 root 3, which will be 2 times root 3. So I've got 10 times 2, which is 20. Root 3 divided by 12. And then we can simplify this by dividing the numerator and denominator both by 4. So that'll be 5 root 3 over 3 again. This root 3 underneath the square root sign doesn't simplify along with these numbers. 3a, I've got root 9 over root 2, so I'm just going to write, well, I know the square root of 9 is 3, so I'm just going to write 3 over root 2 multiplied by root 2 over root 2. So that'll be top times top, numerator multiplied by numerator, 3 root 2, all divided by root 2 times root 2, which is 2. 3 root 2 over 2. And one more, really, because there's a big square root sign on this one, so that just means the square root of 3 divided by the square root of 5. So that and that are exactly the same thing, written a slightly different way. So the denominator is a root 5, so multiplying by root 5 over root 5. So I've got root 3 root 5 over root 5 root 5. So that'll be root 15. And remember, root 5 is just 5.